paper, to be very frank. Before around 4 o'clock, I started going through the paper, but then I found this language was little difficult for me to comprehend. And I was waiting for you to summarize this entire paper as you do every Friday, sir. So I was rather taking a shortcut. But my take on this is that let's develop this relationship. If you practice all the good practices of the classroom, there is no looking back for the teacher. I'm looking at the point of view that if the teacher is associated with these scholars beyond the classroom, they know the child through and through. They know about their family. They know about their background. Sometimes the child does something naughty, but then a teacher doesn't understand the background that why the child has done this, and they simply punish the child without understanding the point of view of the child. And a child asking a question, the teacher has to be very compassionate about this, that and why the child is asking a very weird question. And then one way we are asking child to be a critical thinker, and on the other side we ask the child to confine only to the textbook material what is written there. Thirdly, the whatever child answers in the exam, whatever question you ask, do not expect that they would be answering the answer what is given in the classroom. The language might be different, but then essence might be same. But then accept that whatever has been given to the child, you have to have that acceptance. What I wish to say that the feedback of the teacher is very important about their exams. What a child answers and how they answered, and how this child's answer differs from the child who scores 100% marks, and you're leaving the child who just got 30% marks in the exam, and then you're leaving the child to sulk and then sit in the corner and then think only about the next exam, which he might never achieve that kind of proficiency. So my request to all the mentors is that let us hold hand of that child, that where he did commit mistake, and then let's discuss that with his tutor, with his parent, and with the, because beyond the classroom, the parent has to look after that part of the child, that मेरे बच्चे ने कहाँ गलती किया है. Like today, my child scored just 23 marks out of 18 maths. I myself is a math teacher. I can't teach him, but then he got just 23 marks out of 80. So we're just analyzing that where he went wrong. The teacher changed from class fifth to sixth, and last 2 years gap in between, and then all of a sudden from online to the offline. So these children are losing that part. And then my request to all the mentors is that let us get into that emotional field also, that you need to have that connectivity with the child, that mera teacher mera bahut dhyan rakta hai. And it is not only the building the relationship with respect to their achieving their scores, but then beyond school also, that how the child is doing, and then about their families, about their personal well-being beyond school hours is also required to be connected. One more 1 minute I'll take, sir.
Yeah.
I come from RAMC, and then the military schools. They see the connectivity of these school students, the alumni, and with the schools, their alma mater is is unparalleled. We need to in the civil society need to learn from these schools, where the alumni and teacher student relationship, student to student relationship also is something which we can look forward to copy in our day to day life. Thank you so much.
I think